So I'm here in the back garden and we are about to do just a little walk through the back garden to see how it's doing here in July. Here in this corner here, I have some hostas that my neighbor gave me. So I don't know the name of the particular variety. And I also have a Rose of Sharon that my neighbor also gave me. And I'm so grateful for this Rose of Sharon because I planted it in memory of my aunt. Her name is Sharon. So this is for Auntie Sharon. She died a few years ago and she loved flowers. And growing up, I didn't appreciate her love for flowers. And it's now that I'm an adult and I also share the same love that I am realizing, what that she was onto something and that I should have paid more attention. So this is my beloved Rose of Sharon in memory of my aunt. And it has it has some blooms, some buds. So hopefully I'll get some blooms from it this year because I planted it last year and it did not bloom last year. So I'm hoping to get some blooms this year. And this hosta right here. And here I have a hollyhock. I've been having some issues with this hollyhock with rust. As you can see with the leaves, it's just looking bad. And behind it is the lily. I'll insert a clip right here of what these look like when they were blooming. That's the lily at the back right there, and also the hostas. These blooms had really big blooms, purple blooms this year, and this hosta is still blooming, but I just cut the other ones back. So I'll insert a clip here as to what the blooms look like. And here is mums. This is gonna look really good in the fall. Another hosta is right here. And this is my daylily that my beautiful friend gave me. I don't know the variety of it, but isn't it pretty? I love it. Only one bloom is open right now. With daylilies, the blooms last only for a day. So tomorrow, this bloom will be no more and one of these will open. And I just think that is just so beautiful. And this is the little Leo sunflower. Look at this one compared to the one I have out there in the front. Maybe that one gets more sun. I don't know. And this here is an iris. It blooms a very pretty purple bloom. My friend, the same friend who gave me this daylily, also gave me the iris, and I just love them. And over here, let's just back up a little bit. Right here, Jermaine made this raised bed here for me. I have some kale in the back, and in the front I have some African marigolds, and I have my peppers here. This one is bell pepper. I have some peppers there, and this one is jalapeno, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. And look at that pepper right there. I also have some Scotch bonnets somewhere. I believe this may be the Scotch bonnets. So these are looking good so far. And this is my beetroot. It's my first time growing beetroot, and I really don't know what the problem is with this beetroot, but the leaves have not been looking so good. But I have a fruit right here that looks good. So this is what it looks like from this angle in the back. And here is my callaloo, one of the favorites in our garden. That's a must-have every year. And in this pot, I have a Martha Washington geranium, not doing so good, and some grass, not doing so good either. But the mint is looking good. I think that's a spearmint. And here I have on this wall some hydrangeas and some roses. And this is the little lime hydrangea. And this is a pinnacle hydrangea, which means that it blooms on new wood, which means that you need to cut it back once a year in late winter, early spring, so that the blooms will be formed on the new growth. And I love this plant. I need to get two more because I have some space that I want to fill in right here and down there. This is just a little rose I bought at the big box store. I don't really know the name of it, but I love it. Whee! I almost fell over, not looking where I'm going. I bought this strawberry hanging basket from the garden center, but it didn't. I wasn't impressed with it. I got maybe two or three strawberries from it, and they weren't the best. So I will transplant these in the ground, though, to see if I can get a better yield next year from them. And this rose right here is it's a double knockout rose, and this rose is another special one in my garden. My neighbor gave it to me when she was moving. She lived across the road from us, and she had a climbing rose on her wall. And when she was moving, I asked her, "Can I please dig this rose out?" And she said, "No, it's too old. I'll buy you a rose." And she gave me the money to buy it, and I bought this double knockout rose. It blooms all season, and it already bloomed earlier in the season. And I cut back, um, deadhead, deadhead the old blooms, and look at all this new growth and new buds. So this is going to be full of color very soon. And these hydrangeas, these blooms are going to get bigger, and they're also going to fade to a pink as well. And here we have another huge tree in the back. This is a maple tree. So we aren't short of leaves in the fall at all. So this is the other hydrangea plant, little lime hydrangea. So I'll look from this side. This is the south side of our house, and this is the side that gets the most sun. So we are transitioning all of our vegetables and food stuff that needs a lot of sun to this side of the wall. We can't dig in the ground here because that's where our gas line is. So we had to do the raised beds. So we will be planting all of our food on that side because I normally plant them in the back, but that doesn't get a lot of sun. As you can see, this huge tree right here, and they always never did well. So yeah. And here I have some more callaloo. These are planted from seeds. My mom gave me some callaloo seeds last year. She brought them from Jamaica, and I just scattered the seeds here, and they're looking good. Still have some more time for them to put on some growth, and so we can harvest and enjoy them. And we have a squash right here, hoping to get some fruit from that as well. One, two, three right here, and I believe that's another one at the back right here. And under this tree here, we have some hostas as well, and some snapdragons, as well as this Rex begonia in this pot right here. Earlier on in the spring, I grew some kale in this pot. I got maybe one harvest from it, and then it got too hot, and they stayed like that. They didn't really grow much since. And so yeah. And in the back here, I have some cosmos planted, and look, I have a bloom right there from the cosmos. And my neighbor gave me this plant. I do not remember the name of it right now. And I have some more hostas. And I don't remember the name of this one. This one Jermaine got from his friend. But look at the cucumber. I saw some cucumber beetles on this plant earlier today, so I sprayed it. So hopefully they stay away and they don't damage my fruit. And we have some cucumbers coming. Focus. There we go. There's another one. Cucumbers do well here. Last time I planted cucumbers, I got a good harvest. And this is our tomato. It's the Bonnie Best. And we have some fruit here as well. There we go. And more fruits coming right there. Oh, look at this. Nice. And there's another one. We have 3 tomato plants right here. Another one. Jonah broke this one off with his soccer ball, so it's a bit behind. And here's another cucumber. Yes, I have two boys, so you will see soccer balls dotted around the garden. Here's one, and you saw two earlier up there. And this is their swing that they like to play on. And we have a hammock right there that we all enjoy. Sometimes all of us just in the hammock all together. And on this side, that's a cherry tree, but I bought this cherry tree. I saw it at the garden center. It says dwarf cherry tree. I didn't know anything about growing cherries or anything. It just said dwarf and cherry and a fruit, and I'm like, okay, I'm buying it. So I bought it, and now I don't know if it's a type of cherry tree that um needs another cherry, because you know some fruits they need another tree or something to cross pollinate or whatever you want to call it. So it's just here looking green. I don't think I'm gonna get any fruit from this because I don't know. And here I have another autumn joy sedum which my neighbor gave me as well, and I separated it and get the one in the front is from this plant right here, and my astilbes which already bloomed. This one is white. I'll insert some footage here as to what they look like. And this one is a really, really nice pink. Here is the ajuga again, same one that I have in the front. And this hanging basket I made, it has coleus and vinca vine as the trailing. And this is my bloody cranesbill geranium, which already bloomed, and I cut it back, and look how much it has grown. All of these lighter colors, that's new growth. All of this is new growth. I cut this back maybe a few weeks ago. This is the old growth right there. And I'm getting one or two more blooms from it. This is my phlox, my garden phlox, which is about to burst into color. So pretty. And I have, this is a coleus from Proven Winners. El Brito, I believe the name is. And this is my Echinacea purpurea. Looking good. These blooms are so pretty. Feels nice. And here I have another little quick fire hydrangea, which I believe I'm going to move and put in the front in the fall. Some roses. This is a white Gara. And some more sweet potato vine. This is the Proven Winners sweet potato vine. And here is the purple fountain grass that I have right here. As you can see, it's not doing so well in the ground, but it's looking big, bold, and beautiful in the pot. So I don't know, maybe I'll move this and put it in a pot for the fall and see if it does better, but it's not doing so good right here. And this is another sedum. This one is called tiramisu. It's a darker one. And this sweet potato vine is not doing so well. And here is my black-eyed Susan, which is about to burst into blooms as well. And I have another tiramisu sedum over there, and my sweet William right there. I have some yarrow, and here's another sedum, autumn joy sedum that I separated from the one down there. So I have three different sedums that in three different spots in my garden from one plant. That's amazing. This is my lilac, Miss Kim lilac, blooms early in the spring. And here's another coleus from Proven Winners as well. And another one of my hanging baskets that I made. Looking good. Now this is a volunteer sunflower. I planted sunflower seeds here last year. It grew very tall, bloomed, looked lovely, but I had no idea that I would get volunteer plants here this year. So I love it, and look how many blooms it has. Something ate the biggest bloom on it though. Must be a squirrel or something broke it and ate it. But yeah, it's looking so good. And have a look from the side. Oh my god, this backyard has come a long, long way. I will insert a picture right here as to what the backyard looked like when we first moved in. And so we are so happy with the progress, and we are so grateful that we're able to make this happen. Here is my red and white geranium. In this little box right here, I have some zinnias and cosmos, which are not doing so good, but I'll see if they still come to anything. And here's a look at the backyard from this side. Oh, just love those hydrangeas. I think hydrangeas are Jonah's favorite plants too, because he always loved those when they're in bloom. And here on the deck here, I have, this is a leaf of life plant that Jermaine's friend gave to him. I will pot this up in a bigger pot and take it inside for the winter months. Another geranium and my single soul sweet pea. I planted sweet peas in the winter soil in Meta this year and I only got one. And this is it. Bloomed really pretty. And in this pot right here, I have a mosquito away kind of combo. So this is the lemongrass, marigold, variegated lemon thyme, and lemon balm, which should help to ward off the mosquitoes. But these mosquitoes are out with a vengeance this year, and they're so big. And here also is another mosquito plant, citronella. And here is this two I will also bring inside. This has a spider plant in the middle and a ivy around it. My neighbor gave me both of these as well. And let's have a look at the garden from up here. It's looking good. We're so blessed and so grateful to be able to enjoy. And as you can see around us, we're surrounded by trees and nature. We live in the city, and this is not typical when you live in the city. People, when you live in the city, you don't have a lot of space in the back or in the front. And so for us to have all this space in the city, we're super, super grateful. The mall is like 3 minutes drive away from us. Super, super grateful. Now let me turn around and show you this deck right here. Jermaine made these from pallets that he got from his job. And we're happy with it. It looks good. We like it. And we're so grateful again that, he was able to do that, repurpose those material and do that. So yeah, the yard is looking good. The yard is looking good. We are grateful. We are happy. We are blessed. We are just so incredibly thankful that we're able to garden here and just to enjoy this beautiful space. Thank you so much. I hope you were inspired to do something in your garden, and doesn't matter what it is right now, what it looks like right now. If you just spend a few minutes each day, just little time, each little effort will add up and it will turn into something beautiful, because this yard wasn't like this in the beginning. So thank you so much for watching today, and be sure to follow along. I still have lots more updates to come. Season is still not over, and I catch you in the next one. Bye for now.